Somehow I made it in, but I have no idea how I'm going to make it back because it suddenly got more snowy outside. Fantastic. We're going to see how this vlog goes, because if I don't make it home, Laura's going to have to drive an hour and a half into London to pick me up. Not so good. I've now got to complete an upper body session, my second of the week, because I'm away this weekend. I've got to get that done. And then I'm meeting a coffee with a friend, catch up. And then I think I'm going to do a physique update, if you will, because it's been a month since I last did one. I think it's probably time. Don't think much has changed, but we shall see.
Give me time, let me breach. Shout all the members in my team. Man, I'm finna kick down the doors. Man, I need a taste of the cream. Give me time, let me breach. Shout all the members in my team. Man, I'm finna kick down the doors. Man, I need a taste of the cream. Man, I'm black like Jack, steady coming back like crack. Serve it to the fiends in the back. 19's where I'm at. Coming from the east of the map. No G's with some racks, need weed or strap. Funny how we all adapt, crazy how I never did. No niggas doing bits, man, I never wanted part. Couple brothers on the strip, man, I never had the heart. Help mommy in the crib, couple friends made a flip. Kinda crazy how we live, been a baby in the shit. Made the villain out the kid, stick stones, break bones. Bad decisions get you pitched, still roam on my own. Feeling comfy in the bits, but knowing where I'm from, wrong's right. Niggas post in the night, on site, heat rise. Kinda sticky on my side, but it's home, and it's really all I know. Mommy kept me off the roads, always did like I was told. Word. Give me time, let me breach. Shout all the members in my team. Man, I'm finna kick down the doors. Man, I need a taste of the cream. Give me time, let me breach. Shout all the members in my team. Man, I'm finna kick down the doors. Man, I need a taste of the cream. Time to set pace for the other guys. 6 in my team, ain't nothing nice. Double XVI, you can see the signs. Man, I need to vibe just to speak my mind. Never told a lie when I'm in the rhyme. Run a couple miles, then I'm due to shine. You can find my guys when me seize the night. Man, I need them more on the rummy coat. Shout to my brothers that are still involved. Man, I'm gonna climb to my fingers' bones. Niggas on the side should be taking notes.
Today's vlog's going to be a bit more of an update vlog rather than kind of a story or any kind of like actual helpful information, to be honest. Today's session was really good, and in general my weight training sessions these days are actually feeling really, really good. Like today, for example, 3 times 6 at 100 kilograms, so I'm back up to the 2 plates. When I started off at like 70 kilograms and I was really struggling at the end. So it's in 6 weeks I've gained 30 kilograms roughly on my bench press. And then other things are just feeling better. Curls are feeling better, like the pump's feeling better, just everything's feeling better. I think the only thing I'm struggling with a little bit are squats overall. They're kind of a bit tricky. But squats, yes, I'm strong to a certain extent relative to my body weight in terms of, you know, I've squatted 212.5 before in competition, but at the moment they're just kind of a bit kind of meh, just not very good. Apart from that, I have done a physique update, if you will, you know, this kind of weird 20-something YouTuber thing to do, but it's kind of more accountability for me. I take my shirt off, I present it to the world and seek judgment, if you will, but more just for me, just to see what progress is going. Nutrition hasn't really been a big impact, or has had a big impact. I've just been making sure I've been eating more protein than I was when I was away, but calories haven't really been managed to a certain extent. I'm weighing some foods because I know what I'm like with the granola box, just pouring it and pouring it and pouring it, and it could be anything. But I'm weighing out breakfast and things, but generally kind of sticking on top of that. But I do feel like my physique is feeling better, fuller. I'm definitely gaining muscle mass. I definitely look bigger. I feel better. Just everything just is better. So I'm pleased with that. And then I'm gonna probably set some goals for summertime to probably cut back a little bit in terms of the body fat and find an equaling point or a maintenance point that I'm looking to hold my body weight at, probably around that 80 kilo mark, but we shall see. Either way, I'm going to venture outside, see what the snow's like, and make it to the coffee meeting, or just to catch up with my friend Steve Kemp at Nude Espresso in Brick Lane. So I'm gonna go and do that now. Bye.
Oh, it looks good today, yeah. But how about tomorrow? But how about tomorrow? Yeah, I I said, fuck it, I'm a pacifist. I'll go public with it, let me be an activist.
Great as always, the chat shop with Steve Kemp. I'll probably put I'll search him, look for him. Great information, great blogs, great everything, just great guy, to be honest. Gonna have some dinner, good old Sainsbury's chicken salad with some of these Sunbite things. These, by the way, are very, very good. Hopefully that's gonna focus, but these Sunbites are very, very tasty. I now gonna get some work, a little bit of work done. I have one client tonight now, and then it's try and get home. It's not been snowing more, so that's a good thing.
Green trees and cannabis, beach walks and sandal shit. You can't even fathom this cause it's just beginning. Ain't nobody winning. We sitting here and we wishing the dead on for Thanksgiving. The gunshots be whizzing, skimming up off of children who living under the mothers cause daddy.
Well, I actually did make it home safe and sound from London. You get lucky sometimes at London, you catch like an earlier train that was late because you arrived late, but you got here on time. But I want to finish my sort of physique update and give you a reason why I'm probably haven't changed much from an appearance standpoint. So an appearance change is going to really probably come more from a lower body fat percentage than it is muscle mass, just because I'd have to, if I lean on the cooker, it goes off. From appearance standpoint, it's probably going to be more nutrition and lower body fat percentage than necessarily training, because I'm probably going to gain muscle in 6 weeks because I'm a kind of beginner training age based on my year off. But it's not going to be that much, you know what I mean, it's not going to be very visual. There is a reason why I didn't just jump straight into some sort of fat loss program to get ripped. It wouldn't have been very sensible. I mean, I know I've been away for a year, and I know a lot of my friends probably wanted to see me. That would have involved eating, drinking, and various other debauchery. So rather than failing on numerous occasions to not stick to a diet, which I inevitably would fail at, no matter how good I am or experienced I am at dieting, I would have failed, and I probably would have then continually tried to get back on the wagon, and it would have just been a self-defeating process. So I looked at that idea that fundamentally doing a fat loss phase this early on, I'm just gonna get my oats. And doing that fat loss phase that I talked about just wasn't going to be practical. So rather that, I wanted to focus more on training, more on performance, and at least hit a regular feeding of protein of some kind. So every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack or two, I'd make sure that I hit protein, or a protein target, or at least just ate lots of protein. And I slowly but surely built on top of the weights that I'd lifted week on week from the start of my program. And that's where I'm at now. Definitely stronger, definitely gained some muscle mass. Even Steve Kemp said I'm looking a little trimmer around the jawline, so maybe I have dropped some body fat, but that wasn't intentional. The main forecast was to simply try and gain muscle mass, get myself back into the gym, and kind of just a sensible, slow and steady approach to begin with. Soon I will start to jack things up a little bit. I'm going to start introducing a belt to do my main lifts, so squat, bench and deadlift. And I'll also start to weigh myself daily and start tracking my food a bit more. I do have sort of a summer goal that I'm kind of aiming for, not only for myself, but also for some of the clients to potentially do a photo shoot and look good for that. I won't necessarily go for stage lean, but a little bit leaner. And I'm going to find that settling point and hopefully maintain it. To settle on some practical advice for this, try and forecast ahead of time. Are there opportunities that are going to arise that might make it difficult for you to stick to a diet? There probably will be, and you can plan for these. You can, ahead of time, prepare for the inevitable intake of calories or even the social circumstance that will come along. And there are certainly vlogs that I've talked about in the previous things like my bodybuilding prep, etc. And certainly Facebook posts that I've gone over before. But that's what I did for this one. I was just sensible that still feeling a little bit fluffy is okay, because I know soon in the future I will be a little bit leaner. And I'm really happy with how strong I've become, and also how I've managed the social occasions and the alcohol and the food and everything else that goes along with normal life. I hope that's kind of given some help to something that isn't really that helpful, like these physique updates that, you know, it's kind of like this weird YouTube-y, Facebooky, millennial, Instagram-y thing to do. But hopefully it's going to give you an insight of my thinking behind programming and nutrition. My oats over there is getting a little bit cold, so I'm going to eat that. I'm going to enjoy it. And then tomorrow is another day and a busy weekend. So vlog number 13 is done.
Life need a different host. Easy being fly when you know no more. I don't really eat no pork, but I need to feast off the piggy bank. Then I need some peas just to feed the fam. Gee, you could be the man.